Today we're going to talk about the recent reports of high-profile individuals having met with the convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein, including President Biden's current CIA chief, William Burns. According to the Wall Street Journal, the circle of people who associated with Epstein years after he was a convicted sex offender is wider than previously reported. The documents obtained by the outlet include his schedules and reveal that Burns had 3 meetings scheduled with Epstein in 2014, when he was Deputy Secretary of State. While the documents do not reveal the purpose of the meetings, the journal reported that it could not verify whether every scheduled meeting occurred. The outlet also added that, according to interviews with most of the individuals mentioned in the documents, their visits to Epstein were primarily related to his wealth and connections. However, this news is particularly concerning as Epstein was a convicted sex offender who served jail time in 2008 for a sex crime involving a teenage girl and was registered as a sex offender. Despite this, multiple high-profile individuals met with him, including Burns. Sorry to interrupt, but before we continue, please support us by sharing and subscribing to our channel, The American Republic. Your support helps us continue to bring you important stories like this one. Some may argue that the purpose of the meetings could have been innocent. But the fact remains that these individuals chose to associate with a convicted sex offender. This is particularly troubling when it comes to Burns, who is now the director of the Central Intelligence Agency. As the head of the nation's spy agency, Burns should be held to the highest standards of integrity and good judgment. Associating with a convicted pedophile does not demonstrate good judgment. Moreover, it is important to note that the individuals who met with Epstein were primarily related to his wealth and connections. This suggests that these individuals may have been motivated by personal gain rather than by any sense of morality or ethical responsibility. Epstein's case has been extensively covered by the media, with numerous reports from the US and around the world detailing accusations of abuse from underage girls and young women. It is disheartening to see that individuals in positions of power and influence chose to associate with him despite his heinous crimes. It is also worth noting that the individuals who met with Epstein were not just from one political party. Rather, they were from various backgrounds and affiliations. This is not a partisan issue but rather a matter of basic human decency and morality. The recent reports of high-profile individuals having met with Jeffrey Epstein are deeply troubling. It is particularly concerning that the current CIA chief, William Burns, is among the names that have turned up in the documents. As citizens, we should demand that those in positions of power and influence demonstrate good judgment and uphold the highest standards of integrity. Associating with a convicted sex offender does not meet those standards. We must hold our leaders accountable for their actions and demand better from them.